Like I say, a long time ago, I owned Germany and a couple other countries, and I had a nice little shipping fleet going between Germany and America. And I was buying up America, or I bought America, or traded with the. Like I said, I always wanted things to be done the right way. The Indians were living in America, and they weren't even supposed to be here, but whatever, or something like that. And America was like a nature reserve. I'd bought it or something like that, or they were here, and so I traded with them. And they wanted horses. Like I said, the American Indians or the people that were in America wanted horses, so I traded them horses and other metal material. Like I said, I always do things the right way, even if because it's supposed to be my land anyway and stuff like that. But there were people here, so I was like, okay, well, let's trade with them and buy it up, and so I bought up the land, traded with them, and they helped me do some things because I was trading, blah blah, and then continuing to pay them to do stuff, and and then I was having it built for me, just a couple places in a trainway, I was just messing around. Like I was just messing around, I mean, and then like I said, like we existed and blah 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 blah, and it was whatever, and basically, it's my country, it's all my land, and then later on there was all these wars and stuff, and like I said, I was doing other things around the world, and eventually I was just like, that's it, I'm going to move all my people to America and their families. So I started moving all my people over here to America, blah blah, and I built the Panama Canal and stuff like that, and had all these projects. Like I said, I have projects on other planets, I have mines on other, like I had mining on Mars, and I checked on particle creation throughout the universe. So anyway, it's like, yeah, well, this is who I am. This is what I was, and like I said, at some point in time, humanity or whatever were like, you're the president. You have to come to the planet. I was like, I don't want to come to the planet. And then I was like, okay, I'll do it for 2 years, and I'm leaving. And like I said, basically in the universe or whatever, a bunch of people are trying to change my laws. They're trying to change the way my life forms are treated and stuff. And I was like, no, I'm not going to change the way my life forms are treated on my planets or my world or whatever. Like my way of doing things is my way of doing things, and that's it. I created the sun. I created Earth. I paid for Earth to be whatever. I've led the people, blah, blah, blah. I bought all the land legally. Like I bought all of Germany legally. I bought all of Russia legally. I probably bought China legally, although I don't think I did. I don't know, maybe. And I bought America legally. I bought Panama Canal legally. Legally. I gave them gold. They accepted it, or I gave them stuff. They accepted it. They worked for me. They built it. Blah, blah. Everyone was paid. And then they made more children. So I just kind of kept on getting more people. And what was I supposed to do? Tell them no? Don't reproduce? Don't have sex? And I might have suggested it or asked them not to, and maybe they did. I don't know. But I mean, later on, I was like, well, that's not really right. Like I say, I didn't really want to, anyway, they just kept on making more. So it happens over hundreds of trillions of years. And like I said, everybody used to have 14 children or 15 children, and that was becoming a problem. And I think I might have been here 3 times to take people off this planet because it was getting overcrowded. And I think later on I decided on birth control or whatever. And to suggest to my people that they do quality of childhood care instead of quantity. Because we don't really need that many people and there's so many groups and blah, blah. And it's like, like I say, it gets all complicated because I'm the creator of so many life form types, and I'm just kicking it. And realistically, like I say, I didn't even want to be on a planet. Honestly, I didn't want to be here. I didn't want to be a human really that badly. I knew I was probably just going to die, and realistically, I didn't want to even be on a planet. Being on a planet's boring. And what I'm going to do, watch the grass grow? I'd rather be out there in space. I'd rather be on one of my ships. Anyway, though. Like, compare being a human life form with actually being in control of a spaceship and being what I was. There's no comparison. And realistically, they made me human to punish me because they knew how much I loved that. They knew how much I loved being what I was. I loved being a spaceship. I loved leading people throughout the universe. I loved being a part of their existence like that. Like, I mean, you're a human, you're a life form. Ooh, you're gonna sleep with one girl every day. Wow. Or I mean, it's not. There's no comparison. I was Lucifer Starline, the great epic explorer and everything. Being Brian is nothing. It's stupid. But anyway. But like I say, even JFK and everybody else was really fucking jealous of me because I was this epic whatever. It's like, what do you want me to do? Not be epic whatever? Sorry, it's a little late. And like I say, well, Nixon and JFK and all the other people or whatever eventually got to the point where they're just like, yeah, let's shoot, let's kill everything, yeah, I'm so powerful, yeah, come here, baby. And they were just doing that, and meanwhile, I'm just like, whatever, that's stupid. So I just didn't do it. And I own America. So it was not supposed to be our own Germany, and it wasn't, and so most people were just like, they don't even care about us. It's like, yeah, well, they suck. I'm sorry. They're pathetic. At one point in time, somehow somebody got control of America and was changing the laws in America or some shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck? And so at that point in time, I was like, fuck it then. I'm just going to be ships. Like, and I guess maybe they didn't realize that I owned all of White Star Lines. They were my shipyards and my ships, and I was like, fuck it, you're not going to do that on my ships. Somebody might have been like, well, you're flying our flag, and I was like, tear down that flag. Like I said, Lucifer White Star Lines is my namesake. So on my ships, my rules are enforced, which is basically that I don't care if you're the president, I don't care if you're some dictator, I don't care if you're a police chief. If you go and kill the staff or if you go and kill someone, you're going to jail or you're getting thrown off the ship. Which basically made me a hero. Anyway, I don't know. There was a lot of these assholes running around the world. And all this other stuff. And a lot of this other stuff, people threatening people with bombs, people doing this, people doing that. And it's like, I just had a couple of ships because I wanted a couple of ships. I like steam power. I like steam trains. I like scenic views and nice things. And I'm not a dick. So anyway, everybody else was playing around with their play army or their play air force. And like, and I'm just like, you know what? That is so fucking stupid. And they're trying to like, oh, I'm king, I'm a prince, boom, 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 ah, they're just doing this shit, and I'm just not doing that. I don't know what they were doing during the war. I'm just like, no, don't, I'm just defending my land, my territory. I just do defense. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. As far as I'm concerned, yes, I have a military. Yes, I invented aircraft carriers. Yes, I invented submarines and helicopters and blah 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 blah. But I mean, that's just stuff. I mean, I don't know. I was, like I say, I used to lead exoskeletons and 1.5s and all kinds of other life forms. So I'm just that old. Anyway, apparently other things got old. I was trying to figure out why they were attacking or what they were doing. Earth just happens to be one of my planets. And generally I would basically just fling money at them or fling whatever at them and tell them to stop killing my people. Like, I cared about my people. I value every single person on all my companies. Even the people in the coal, whatever. Like I don't know. Maybe I think it was, I don't know. He raped some girl or people got raped or something like that. And it's like, I don't know why they would be doing that. Like, and I even yelled at some of my people. I was like, I don't pay you to just sit by and do whatever. You do security for the ship. You keep all the guests safe. So, anyway, whatever. Like I said, they were my ships. I think mostly I owned the Leviathan and the Lusitania when those ships were like we didn't make any profit or whatever. That's because I didn't really have to make profit. Like I was already mega rich. I was already the most rich, most powerful, most everything, and like so like I could do things at cost. Which basically it's like, and it really didn't even cost me that much because I like to do everything myself. I like my people to do everything themselves. Everything from mining the stuff to growing the stuff to building it. And I could pay for that. And I could direct that. And I was paying my people really well. And I was even giving them raises so they could live a good life too. And like I say, everyone else, I guess, at the time was doing the opposite. They were like, I am Lord Duke Ferdinand, yes, and you are nothing but my servants. Ah. And I'm like, well, I'm just the creator of humanity. And it was kind of life forms and was basically the builder of the LSF colony ship and the inventor of space travel in general. Lucifer Star, sorry. I guess I'm not as good as you. Yeah, I guess, like I say, I mean, I'm just the creator of humanity and a colony ship and have the most amount of billions of years of space travel missions underneath my belt. Like, I don't know, like, I don't think I'm as good as a Duke. I don't think I'm as... What am I gonna do? And I'm just the guy who invented the nuclear explosion bomb and paid for all the explosions to happen. How can I ever compare to a Duke? What is a Duke anyway? Like, I'm just like, oh well. Yeah, eventually people are like, we're good time travel, we'll go back, blah, 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 blah. And then we'll be so powerful. And it's like, you're going to go and do time travel to try and erase or kill off your very old creator, which happens to be kicking it with you on his vacation. Good luck. And they did, and I remember it, and it got so bad, like, at some point in time, like, some admiral was like, kill your life forms. I was like, I'm not going to create you. And he's like, and other people were like, ah! And that was trillions, billions of years ago. And then I found out, or whatever, and blah, blah, and all. Ah! And that's just like, it's the truth, dude. Get over it. What? Yeah, and then Rodney's like, you're not going to win. You're not going to win. Stop trying to intimidate us, Brian. It's like, I'm not really trying to intimidate anyone. Anyway, and this is all when I was a child. And like I said, as namer of America, I had to invent things and think of things for you to do anyway, and it got into a little bit more serious where I was like also just having a few genetic things done for all my people in America and all my other people. And like I said, mostly when the rest of the world was going to hell, I was like, no, I don't do that. And people found, like I said, I offered hope and security, like, and mostly I pulled my people back from the other countries to go live in America. It's like, come to America. It's my country. And I'm not like that. So people loved it here. It was great. Just normal police officers. No one trying to call you a spy. No one trying to do anything. Like, I make the rules. I did the Constitution. I was rich enough to buy my own country, and technically I built a lot of other galaxies and have a lot of other life forms, but, that was hundreds, whatever. So anyway, yeah. And I actually regretted naming a country. Like I say, for a long time, I was like, I had to name a country. Fuck, because all the details with naming a country, and then like I say, everyone's trying to take over your country, and it's like I have to like It's my fucking country. Get the fuck back. Rodney tries to take over my country.